Happy Hours. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Happy Hours with Mark and Rachel.
That's us. You found us.
Yay.
Thank you.
Oh,
Happy
and
Friday.
I usually do this, but I didn't do it this time. I always clap.
I'll clap. See, I clap.
There we go. There we go.
Had to get
All
everybody going. Hope you guys have your libations of choice to join us tonight. Thanks for being here.
So this week, what did we do this week? We went to Barrio Brewing Company on Sunday. We'll talk about that in just a minute. Today's been a really windy day. It's just been.
It's ridiculous.
And it's a cool down because after last weekend and we went swimming we went swimming during the week a couple times and then all of a sudden the weather just got okay. Listen,
It's fickle.
what I'm going to say here is going to from people back east that are listening or wherever they're going. You guys are crazy because 70. What was it? Cool. It cooled down to 78 today, something like that.
Really?
70,
I thought it was supposed to be 80.
78,
Did it go to 70?
Yeah, it did.
Wow.
Cooled down to 78. So, I mean, if you look at the gauge, it says that. But here's the thing. Yes, this is. We live in Phoenix, and we are what's the acclimation is what we have. We're acclimated to the heat, and so 78 degrees. Feels cold. I mean, people back east swim in 78 degrees, but they also have a higher humidity
Right.
rate.
Well, 78 is beautiful if it's not.
it
If
is
you're
a
not in
beautiful-
the pool.
But it's a windy
cold.
day. And that's what makes it crap.
Yeah,
so
forget
it's
it.
just blowing like 40-mile-an-hour gusts of
God,
wind.
the
And it's
pollen.
like,
It's going up
Yeah.
our noses.
so we swam a couple days. That was good.
Yeah.
So
good.
we got that in. I'm glad we did that. But it looks like this weekend, no swim for us.
Oh, yeah. No, Sunday we can.
It's going to be 85. You want to get in the pool at 85?
It's going to be all sunny, and we've got that cover on. So
Okay.
I
It'll
checked
heat
the
it up,
temperature
yeah.
the other day when I came home. It was 100 degrees on the top, like 6 or 7 inches. So can you imagine
Yeah.
when you turn on the circulation
when
and
you
get that
when you circulate it, it'll be up to 80 something.
the 75 or 80
Yeah.
on the bottom mixed with the 100 on top? It'll be a nice 90.
Yeah.
That's what that, or
So
something.
we got Thirsty. We got the Happy Hours report coming up.
Yeah.
We got Mystery Beer Theater.
Yum.
Rachel has something to say.
I think I do.
What a joke. And when I say what a joke, don't listen to her. She's talking. What a joke. The joke is this. I've got some really stupid
joke.
adult jokes to tell you.
Oh, those are fun.
I know they're fun. Closing thoughts and all that stuff.
Okay,
So there we go.
we have a show, so you're in luck, guys.
So let's get started. Let's talk about the Barrio Brewing Company that we went to on Sunday,
Rio,
shall we?
Which was in the Deer
Barrio,
Valley
yeah.
Air Park, which
Right.
is a weird location.
Yeah.
In a terminal or next to a terminal.
It was
weird.
I thought that part I thought was neat. I really did. I thought going to. I'm sorry, I'm getting a beer. Going to the air
The
park,
air park and seeing the planes.
seeing the planes and stuff.
It was cool.
because the restaurant actually faces. I mean, you can look out at the tarmac and you can watch the planes take off and everything. So that's neat.
I guess my problem was I thought it'd be like advertised more. Like if you didn't know it was there, it looked like a post office or a government building.
looked like a
it's
government
small
building,
little
yeah.
Air
did.
park, I should say.
It's
Had
not. Yeah,
flags and
it's not like downtown Phoenix Airport where it's
No.
like international or anything.
no,
it's
it's
just
just a
teeny
small
thing.
little
Teeny
podunk
thing.
thing. Had like a little thing. It's like, oh, where is this? And we were driving around the parking lot. So if you guys are going to go there, if you're local, get into the little circle, Terminal 3. You'll see a sign that says restaurant, and then you'll see like a B. Yeah, that's it. Go there.
Well, the B is
Barrio.
is it's like one of the cake the
A
big,
mini keg.
a
one of
mini
those
cake
things.
what do you call it, brewing.
Kiln.
I can't even think of the name of it.
It's a
It's like the
A
big
stock,
brewing
a
vats.
V-
It's
a
like,
vat.
but it's a teeny one, so
Yeah,
it's
and
just
there's a B
a
on it.
replica.
Yeah.
And there's a B. So and then on the building there's a little sign that says Barrio
Yeah.
Brewing Company.
You just have to know, you just have to look for
And
it.
then-
You got to know where. It's not in your face.
And then there's another sign above the entryway there that says restaurant. And so that's where
it.
it's at. But anyway, I digress.
We found it. We did find it.
The point of the whole thing was this: we were going to go and experience, and this is a fairly new restaurant here on our side of town, because the other one's in Mesa, and then the original brewing company is out in Tucson.
Yeah, it's too far for us to drive.
And
unless we
actually-
stay overnight out there.
Yeah, and actually the neat thing about Barrio is that it's one of the first brewing companies to open up here in Arizona back in 1991, I believe it was. So,
Right.
so that's good, and they actually have some really good beers. I'm not saying that they didn't have that.
This
but-
particular location just barely opened in
Right.
January. So we were relatively new, which was very apparent if you watch our review video.
they were relatively new, not
my
us.
God, they were like disorganized.
The thing about that
We were
was
there for
when we
beer, I don't
walked
care.
in, the first experience we had is the young. She's not a waitress. What are the
No,
people
the-
that seat you?
The hostess.
The hostess asked us where we wanted to be seated, and Rachel said at a table is
Take
fine.
a booth or something. Yeah, you know.
So she did that. She stuck us at this table, and I was watching these. And we sat there for at least 10,
Probably
15
10 minutes
minutes.
before.
Nobody.
Mark
No,
left.
before nobody came over.
Before
because
you left.
They
That's what I
walked.
meant.
The waitresses were walking right by us, not even looking at us, just walking by.
Yeah, ignoring us.
And I was like,
Chopped
what?
liver.
I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. So Mark
So
went to
I
the
said,
bar.
and Rachel's trying to be appeasing, like, "Oh, it's okay, honey."
they'll
And it's
be
like,
here
no,
eventually.
no, they won't. They'll never come over here. So I got my ass up, and I'm like, I'm here for beer, and I'm here for some delicious food. I got my ass up, and I walked over to the bar, and I sat down. I go to the bartender. I go, can we sit here? And he goes, yeah, oh sure.
Oh, yeah,
He was
yeah.
an interesting character,
Yeah.
but he
Same
did
with
take care of
Austin. If
us.
you go
So
there, say hi.
Austin, yeah, he did take care of us. But the thing was, then after
Yeah.
the weird thing is, after we got up and I went over there, all of a sudden a waitress came over to Rachel and said,
Well, 'cause I was
What
following
is
you."
something wrong? What is something wrong? What is something wrong?
Well, it was probably a good 30 seconds, 45 seconds before I got out of the booth because I was gathering.
Mm-hmm.
I had my old lady glasses out. I had my stuff. I was just getting my purse, so I had to get out. And then I started walking, and she's like, she looks so confused. She's like, has no one
Everybody
come over
there
to
did.
you? And I said, no one has.
Even the bartender
But
was
we're going
confused.
to the bar because that's what we're here for, is booze. And we went and sat down.
the day before
That's
was
what she said. Was no one knows what tables they are. Whoever's seating you doesn't know the whatever or the situation.
the day before was
Blame the hostess.
420, and our bartender really showed
I
signs
think
of
he was still celebrating
having
420.
a lot of 420. So
Which I have to say, I learned something about 420.
what?
I always heard that. I'm like, why celebrate April 20th? People like to go smoke pot and do stuff on this day. I'm like, what is it? I always thought it was because it was Bob Marley's birthday.
Oh no.
Found out he was born in February. That was not his
Yep.
birthday.
No, and it actually was a young organization from where did I
The
read? It was like-
Wallies. I always saw them. They
Yeah,
called themselves
was
the
it from
Wallies
California?
back in the 60s. They
I don't
were
remember.
After school.
it was
they'd
actually in
go-
the 70s. Actually, it wasn't the 60s.
Yes,
but
they'd go hang out after school, after extra curriculum,
Mm-hmm.
which ended around 4:20. And they'd meet out by the wall, and they'd do their.
Well, then I
thing.
would have been called the Fieldies because back when I was in high school,
I was called.
at lunch break. Listen to
I
this.
don't know what I was called.
At lunch break, we would go out to the field next to the school, which is now
you
apartments
call me?
and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And we would go out there I would go out there with the, you'd sit around in a circle and
Oh yeah.
pass a
Go out and smoke
pass a
and
pipe around. But the funny thing is, I don't even
smoke
think people
cigarettes
do that
and
anymore,
stuff.
where you pass a pipe around in a circle. I mean, maybe they
Why
do.
wouldn't they?
I don't know, because of germs and crap. I don't know, but back then, yeah, you just sit there
See, you know what? I remember
Big old
people
peace
used to
circle.
collect.
smoking weed.
They would have these cute little. I say they're cute. Do you remember? They're like pocket.
yeah.
Bongs, but
yeah.
they were made out of like polished.
They weren't
rocks.
bongs. They were
What do you call them? Pipes?
pipes. Yeah,
But they were made out of like polished.
Oh, yeah, they were nice.
Quartz
Had
or
a-
crystals.
had
You
a
know what I'm
nice
talking about?
yeah, and they had a nice
Polished.
silver hand smoking.
They
what
were
do you
like
call it?
rocks.
Yeah.
But they're
And
pretty.
a lot of- yeah.
And people would collect. They would collect them. I'd be like, those are pretty.
And then back in the day, this was something too. Was you'd have
We make our
people
own, too.
had like cowboy hats, and they'd have a clip on there with a feather, and that was called a roach clip.
Oh, that's
Roach
right.
clip.
I used to put them in my hair on
Yep.
barrettes because I thought they were cool. I didn't know what they were used for. I said.
I
do
used
now.
them a couple times.
I just thought all
Look.
the girls had them on their like jeans and their hair. And
I'm a product of the well, my high school years were in the 80s, so I'm a product of the 80s,
Yeah.
and boy, was that a fun time.
I'm a product of the 80s too, but I was a little behind you.
Late 80s, yeah. A little
Yeah.
bit. But the thing
85
is,
and on
what
was
was
my-
what was
my time.
fun was, I know we're talking about weed here, but what was really fun was actually growing up in that period, because it was just a crazy time in the United States and in the world. And it was kind of like the 70s where you're like free. I'm free.
Yeah, I miss those
And
days.
I would go to
I
class.
wasn't a Wally though, or a Fieldy.
I was a
back then.
fieldy. I'd go to class after lunch and
I was a goody
just
two shoes.
sit there and stare at the chalkboard, tunnel vision.
Had a little too much of the old sauce. No,
No sauce.
no sauce.
No sauce. That was weed, man.
Bong.
Sure was. And it wasn't like today's weed. It was a lot weaker than today's weed.
Shit, I
But it
remember-
was still, I mean, look, it was tight buds of whatever type, and it was, skunky, but according to what
Red hair or whatever they called.
yeah.
I
But
remember back in I must have been a freshman, and I had to go out. One of my classes, I don't know, it was in a modular, like it was in like this trailer next to
You met
whatever.
Brenda?
Oh, I didn't know Brenda, but she was in my class because she was one of the girls in the back that were always smoking pot. And when I say they were smoking pot, they were doing it in class because we would
wow.
watch movies.
Oh, yeah, they had
and
the little,
substitute teacher was here, and they
pings.
put down the
little pings, and you take the pings, and it supposedly it would trap the smell.
I remember
Never
smelling
did.
it, and
Never
I'm
trapped
like,
the smell.
"Ooh, that's gross." But the
Nope, the smell
substitute
was always
teacher
there.
was just like ignoring it, and there was this
She
one
was
girl
high
in the
herself.
back,
What are you talking
two
about?
girls in the back, and their heads were always down on their desk. Guess what? One was Brenda. Hi, Brenda.
Yep.
Are you listening?
Brenda Wood.
You know that's who you were. We had the same class together, and you didn't know me, and I
Yep.
didn't know you.
Okay, let's go on with this.
But wasn't that funny,
Thursday, Friday. Yeah.
Anyway, that was our 420 story. Okay, what do we got? I'm gonna go get a straw. You told me.
Oh yeah, I told you to. There's probably a straw down there if you want. You got over there. Okay. So here's going to be a very interesting drink today. I don't know.
Very interesting.
Yeah, we'll just throw some ice in the glass, guys. And you want to finish that process?
Yeah.
Putting ice in there.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I just got my hands wet, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to open this because I never can with my hands wet.
no.
These are actually 99s, and everybody who knows what 99s are.
Oh, yeah. Brenda, you know what those
99
are.
proof. They're 49.5% alcohol by volume. Oh, I'm sorry, I drank a lot of beer.
It's happy
yeah.
hour, babe.
Oh yeah. Oh, I got
You
it.
got it. You're a strong fighter, you are.
Yeah, it's been working out.
I'm huge. I've been working out.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Don't use your tooth.
No, I can't get that one. That one's
no.
real tight.
Oh, no. Oh,
got it?
no. Oh, no. Yes, I
She's stronger
did.
than me. Look at her. Okay, so here we go.
Can I have this one since I opened it with my
Yeah,
muscles?
and then dump it into your glass, please. Do
I
that.
see watermelon.
It is watermelon.
My favorite fake
It doesn't
flavor.
smell. I just smelled it. It doesn't smell like watermelon. But
Well, let me put my tongue in it.
you're not gonna like that.
I do taste
Oh,
watermelon.
okay.
Oh, wait. It's spilled on my
I,
hand.
I thought you were gonna go. "Ah."
It is very strong.
Okay.
But the watermelon flavor made me happy.
Then I'm gonna take this bottle of. I mean, it's one of those little packages that you put into your
The water
purified
enhancers.
water.
Yes.
And basically, what it is just lemonade. So I'm gonna.
Is that
I'm
a
gonna add-
Margaritaville or is
No,
that
this is just
the
lemonade.
Crystal Light or something?
This is just lemonade. So I'm gonna pour some of that in there.
Okay.
This is just pretty much for the sweetener of it. Then.
Oh, nice. Looks pretty already.
Yeah, you can put that over there.
Okay,
Then we're
well.
gonna top it with a watermelon seltzer.
Oh, is that Polar or what is that flavor?
No, this
Or
is just from Kroger brand.
it's a Kroger.
brand.
a Chad
And
Kroger
that
brand.
that way we get the nice fizz in there.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that, would you?
Trying to.
And I'll leave it like that, and just in case you want to put a little bit more lemonade in there.
Okay.
Because that
Well,
might be
let's see.
kind of potent.
Impotent.
Impotent.
All right.
Okay.
Where'd you come up with this concoction, babe?
While I was at Costco, not Costco, Kroger today. Okay. Might need
Let's
some more
see.
lemonade in there.
Let me see.
Oh, it smells good. Smells lemonade.
Oh, it's strong. Ooh. Wait. It does need more lemonade. And probably needs another ice.
Well, that's pretty good, actually.
Do I have any
I mean,
more
you
ice?
drank from the bottom, so
Yeah.
you probably. That's probably why.
Another cold.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
you
as
drank
cold.
you drank from the bottom of it.
But I stirred it.
So-
Did you all see? Rewind it. Look,
So
I
anyway,
stirred
this
it.
is basically for those that are listening and not being able to view this. This is a highball. I think is it a 12-ounce glass? Is it or is it?
Hurricane.
No, it's a highball glass, but
It's
it's
a highball.
But is
Okay.
it 12 ounce? I think it's 12 ounce. I believe so. It is 12
Probably.
ounce. Let's just call it 12 ounce.
It's a
Okay.
12er. Change approved.
Yeah. So and then
Right,
we
now let me
did the 99 shots that are in that little bottle.
Oh
right?
yeah.
And then
It's
I
still
added.
missing something.
And then I added. Well, it's just crisp. And then it's more like along the lines of a what do you
Ginger
call it?
ale.
No, it's more along the lines
Oh.
of what do you call those things that the youngsters drink today?
A White
that-
Claw?
The White Claws or something. Yeah, it's kind of smooth and clean.
Kinda. I guess I'm not getting that fizz of like, whoo, like
Oh, the fizz is because I use this,
I don't
but
think there's enough of the fizz. Is what
I think
was
it's
saying.
fine. It
Really?
tastes delicious. It tastes like a watermelon lemonade. That's what it say.
Watermelon
lemonade.
lemonade. Okay,
what
that's
it tastes
the
like.
name of this
It's
one.
delicious, by the way.
It is really good. It's really light. It just doesn't burn my throat, which is a good thing.
Well, do
But I
you
don't
want it
taste
to?
No, but I barely taste the carbonation, I guess is what I'm saying.
Okay, but
I
hey,
usually like a little bit of carbonation.
I think that's pretty good. I like
I do
it.
think it's good.
And here goes the news, shall we?
Some.
Happy Hours Report with Mark.
And not Rachel.
All right. Yes, we
It
get the
sounds
point.
so important, that music.
It sounds very important.
I need to
and
sit
so
straight
here's the
for
thing.
this.
Well, the thing is, I've got a couple of I got a couple of topics, and I'm going to wait. I'm going to find these. I wasn't. Thank you, phone. But I got those set up. Okay, so anyway, the first thing is I heard this whole thing. It was a couple of weeks ago, but it's on. I think it's on TikTok and whatever. There's a thing that someone went a little viral with
Just a little bit.
something called fart walking. Okay.
Oh my god.
Yes, fart walking. So
Oh.
yes. So I mean, when you say fart walking, what does that mean? Well,
Like what old people do when they're walking.
and she thought that she first started it. I guess it's been around
My
for a long
grandma
time
used to
because
do that.
it's been around for a long time. Fart walking is actually something where you can
No one
just relieve yourself.
recorded it or
I
made
mean,
a big deal about it.
well, they did on TikTok
Okay,
and stuff.
now they
did. Yeah, it's a big thing.
I'll have to watch
so yeah, and then I read the whole thing, and she thought she was the first one that did it out, but it's been out for a long time. Fart walking. She did that. She does that with her husband all the time. So she did a video with her walking down the walking down the sidewalk. There, she's from Canada.
Honey,
right?
let's
So
go
walking
take a
down-
fart walk. Okay, let me put on my shoes.
Yeah, well,
That kind of thing?
let's go further with that. I mean, I'm going to say this. The
Okay.
thing is, for me, it's anything. I mean, a fart standing. Fart standing. There you go.
Because
Okay.
okay, farting, passing gas is a natural occurrence. People do it. You don't say you don't.
Fart sitting. That's
Yeah,
another
that
one.
happens sometimes too. That's normal.
Fart,
That's normal.
Fart cooking.
Oh, now you're pushing it. No.
And I've done this.
Fart cooking.
Yeah, I've done, fart
Fart
cooking.
stirring the pot.
Fart running. I've done fart running. Yeah.
When you're really scared, like when a ghost is chasing you or something, or the popo, and you gotta go, you gotta fart. It scares you. That's funny.
And how about fart eating? You're eating. You're not eating the farts, but you're
you
eating
hear
and
those
farting at the same time.
When you're sitting around the table like at Thanksgiving, all of a sudden you see someone look up like, what's that smell? And
then-
everybody's looking, their eyes are good because
Yeah.
you know you all smell it, but no one did it.
I did.
No one did it.
I did that.
That's fart eating.
I decided to do that one time when I was this was at a Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh, no.
And we were sitting in there. I was a Todd.
Oh,
and he was across from
Todd.
me. Then you remember the Kentucky Fried Chicken up by your house? It was like on
Yes,
Shea
Shea
32nd
Street. Mm-hmm.
So we went in there and we're sitting down and
Oh my God, you and
and then I go, I got a fart. He goes, let it rip really loud like now. And those seats were like those
Would be something you would
plastic.
say.
They were like plastic seats. You know what I'm saying?
Just do it, dude.
And I mean, I was young, so I wasn't worried about sharding. It was actually,
God.
and I let her rip, and the whole place got quiet. It's like, and then we just kept on eating our chicken. Like, yeah, it was loud. And then you got rumbles in those.
Plastic chair.
Yeah, rumbles. You know the big plastic benches that they
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So it
Oh my
rumbles in there,
God.
and then
What
people
did-
stopped and was looking around,
What
and we just acted like nothing happened. Just kept on eating.
You had poker faces.
Yep.
Oh my
Kept on
God. I'm so glad I wasn't there with you guys.
Until after everybody looked away, and then we started laughing. So
I can just imagine. Oh my God, I'm crying. I
yeah.
don't know why it's so funny.
I
but
doubt Todd
would be
Todd
so
would even
embarrassed.
remember that, but
No.
it was funny. And then of course there's fart
Fart sitting.
there's fart farting. I mean that's always one.
Fart
Fart
farting.
farting. You're just farting and farting and farting, which I've done before. Okay.
But at Kentucky Fried
And-
Chicken in a plastic chair, I don't know. That's a whole new level.
And another one could be like right now I'm fart drinking. I mean fart drinking.
Okay. Hey, so what you're saying, and what my takeaway from this is, we need to make another playlist of fart stuff.
Yeah. Just a bunch of farting.
Fart podcasting.
Savannah would love that. My daughter Savannah likes farting. She thinks it's
She
funny.
probably thinks you're ridiculous for
know.
even bringing this up. But babe, do you even know? Have you watched those videos about the fart walkers? Let us know. Drop us a line. I'm
kind of
curious.
I didn't watch it, but I just read the title, so I don't
just
know
wondering if
exactly.
Savannah
the
knows
fart,
of these
the fart
people.
walkers instead of skin walkers, they're fart walkers. The fart walkers.
Walkers.
Or fart knockers.
Isn't that the theme of one of the 007?
Yeah, I suppose.
walker.
I got something else. Okay,
Anyway,
so
that
these
was
are
funny,
just
babe.
50 weird and crazy facts. Okay, I'm not doing 50. I'm just only doing a couple from the list.
Oh, I've got a couple of I've got some weird things too.
Michelangelo wrote a poem about how much he hated painting
walking.
the Sistine Chapel. He hated it. One translation of the poem he sent
Really?
to his friend begins, "I've already grown a goiter from this torture, hunched up here like a cat in Lombardy." I'm not sure where that is, or anywhere else
Yoga
where the
position or
stagnant waters poison. It doesn't sound like he was too thrilled with his task, did it?
Is that real? Well, the
Well, yeah.
Sistine Chapel, that's the one. Okay, I've
Where
only
he was
been to
like-
Vegas
where
and
he
I've
was
seen the
painting.
Venetian where the whole
Yeah.
wall, the ceiling is painted.
Oh.
And it was supposed to be a replica of that. But yeah, you're right. He has to be up in this position forever. I would hate that too.
It would suck. And I think he was like laying on his back painting half the time too.
Probably.
So did you know that a flock of ravens is called an unkindness? Unkindness?
Unkind.
They're also known as a conspiracy, which is equally creepy.
unkind.
Yeah.
Unkind with a D.
And
like
unkindness. Unkindness.
unkindness. Wow. I did not know that.
I know. See, these are really kind.
Unkindness.
Oh, wait, here's another one.
Yes, please.
Did you know that the Statue of Liberty used to be a lighthouse when it was first opened?
Oh, I can see that because she's got the
The torch, yeah. About a month after the statue was opened in
People
1886,
can go up there. I think
it became a
still.
working lighthouse for 16 years. The torch was
That makes
visible
sense.
for about 24 miles. So
I
it wasn't
think
very
it still
far away,
should
but
be a lighthouse. Why is it not?
They should, I swear,
You
yeah.
need to follow up to
I mean,
that
I don't
story
know.
because I would like to know why it's not working as a lighthouse anymore.
Okay, I got another one.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
This is the last one.
Okay, good.
Okay, good. Good, Mark. Get the fuck
Just
out of
kidding.
here.
I like
Okay.
your
The
stories,
U.S. Treasury once printed $100,000 bills.
Ooh, can I have some, please?
Between
Leftovers?
December 18th, 1934 and January
did.
9th, 1935. The notes
$100,000.
with Woodrow Wilson's face were issued to Federal Reserve banks. I wonder if anybody has one of those.
$100,000
it says-
bills. I think they were fake.
But no, they said they never went out to the general public, which is probably for the best. Can you imagine losing a $100,000 bill?
God.
Whoa.
I think those
Shit.
are fake. They must have burned them or got rid of them. There's
they were
no way
they were
those
for
could be.
they were for Federal Reserve. So
It's just printed on a piece of paper. Like, can you imagine
just-
the value of that?
I know.
$100,000 US dollars.
What I'm curious about is if
No
if
way.
anybody if there's one around, somewhere, if a collector would have that and how much
How
it's
would
actually
the collector
worth.
get it? Though?
I don't know.
They would
I
have
mean,
to steal it from like Fort Knox or something.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just
Fork.
wondering.
Not
Is it
fort, but
I'm just
fork.
I'm curious, I'm saying.
Happy
Okay?
hour. Sorry,
One more
guys.
drink about this.
Fort. I don't know.
And then I got to go right into
Anyways.
one of my other favorite things to do is
Ooh, what do
mystery
we
beer.
got? Ooh, I'm so excited for Mr. Beer.
Welcome to
You guys have
Mystery
glasses
Beer
for
Theater.
I don't know why I'm so excited.
Won't you join us?
Won't you join us? I know I sound like I'm rushing, but I'm really not because there's a lot
Mark's
we
just
have
excited.
to do.
He talks fast when he's excited.
know.
He texted me at like 10 o'clock this morning, going, "I can't wait for you to get home. I want a party. I
it
want
was-
some beer."
I
or
didn't
something
get
like
I didn't
that.
get home till
Well, when did you text me? It was early. It was before.
it was about
lunch.
No, it was after that. It was like 12:30 or so.
Oh, maybe I just hadn't eaten lunch yet.
Probably not.
Probably hadn't.
You're
But
probably farting around. Okay, here we go.
I was working.
Farting around, fart working.
was
You were
fart
fart working in
I was.
your place
I'm like,
of
you can't wait for
business.
me to get home. Okay, I'm
Oh,
coming.
this is a nice, pleasant smelling beer.
Okay, I'm excited.
I think it's a beer. I don't know. I mean, let's see. Ooh.
Excuse me.
Oh, that's a hard pour. I shouldn't be doing that.
I got fingers.
Here, just give me that one.
Oh, and it's red. Oh, is this one of those red?
Blood orange, maybe? Wow, that's real dark.
That looks like real. I don't even want to say what it looks like.
It looks like
What do you want me to look at?
it looks like tomato juice, actually. The color of it.
It's not what I work in a medical office. That's not what it looks like.
Well, that's disgusting. Don't say that.
Right.
But there's a lot of floats in
Floaties,
this too.
right.
What is the deal with all the floats in the beers lately? I don't understand. I mean, maybe it's just
The
spent
foam
yeast.
is pink though, so it's got to have
All
some
I'm-
kind of a orange citrus
All I'm thinking is it's
Blood
just
orange.
spent yeast that was accumulated at the bottom of the can.
or
and
one of the dark. It could be like a dark berry something. The the dark.
look at all that though. You see it?
You know how
I mean, there's a lot of.
blackberries and black raspberries have like seeds and stuff. Maybe that's it.
Could anybody answer the question as why when you open a can of these beers like this, there's a lot of floats in them? Is there a reason for that? I mean, I'd like to know. I would
The
like
only
to know.
reason it's got to be some kind of a fruit.
'Cause Rachel
There's
knows.
got to be fruit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just thinking.
I don't think it's fruit. To
don't
me,
think there's fruit in it?
no.
Okay.
I think it's spent yeast or something, but not that matters.
And
But
it does look like tomato juice. Now that it's settled,
it's totally
this is so unappetizing
Wait.
to me, guys.
for Rachel.
gonna
It is.
smell it.
Wait, it smells good. It smells
It
like a
does smell-
fruit.
Okay.
It smells like a fruit
Mm-hmm.
of some type.
First of all,
what is it?
For you
Okay.
guys listening, I definitely cannot see through it. It does look like some kind of a tomato juice.
It's very thick.
thick
I-
and it's
okay. I'm
reddish
gonna taste it.
brown. He'll like it. Watch.
Tastes like prunes. Tastes like freaking prunes.
Wow. It's very tart, but good.
So I would say it's a sour.
It is
But
a
I'm-
sour.
I'm tasting
getting
prunes.
sour.
Isn't that
I am
weird?
too, actually, in the back of my throat.
Yeah.
What else could it be besides prunes? I don't remember seeing prunes on anything you bought.
I don't know. I bought all kinds of crap. So I say I'm gonna taste one more time. That's kind of good.
I thought I saw a black raspberry though somewhere. Okay, it's definitely a sour because I'm getting those sour notes on the sides of my mouth.
Yeah, and that could be. Wow, it's really sour. Yeah, it's good. And that could be.
Maybe it's a guava because guava's thick, or like a different color.
But this could be the floaters in there could be from the
Yeast,
from the
fruit,
the what do you call the stuff from yogurt?
Probiotics?
Probiotics or whatever. Yeah,
from
part
the
of that.
yogurt. I know what you mean.
All right, here we go. Let's find out.
Okay, let's see. I do like it though.
Ugh, I don't even taste any of this in here.
All right.
Vanilla berry squeeze, sour ale with vanilla berry, blueberry, raspberry, graham crack. Oh, I get. Oh,
Graham cracker.
that's
That's,
what I'm
the prune
tasting.
taste. It's not prune, it's graham cracker.
interesting.
You said graham crapper.
You did?
Oops, I did.
Oh well. No big
Happy
deal.
hour, guys.
So you can say the
Yes,
crapper. The
it tastes
grand
like a pie.
crapper.
Okay, this tastes like a berry pie. Now that I put it all together, all the berries, graham cracker crust,
know-
berry pie.
I'm going to say this,
In a
and I think
blender.
we've had this, not this, but maybe from this company before, and we've had some weird experiences with this beer.
We
also.
have, yes.
This is brewed and canned by Curbs Brewing Company, McAllister, Oklahoma.
Doesn't it say prairie on it?
Yeah, Prairie.
Prairie.
Ale.
Who
Artisan
did we
ales.
watch yesterday? Malted Gentleman.
Oh, did he do one from them?
I think he did the pickle spice
Oh.
something.
Well,
and
his
he said
was
it was
clear.
from. Well, he said it was from Prairie. And I'm like, oh, we've done prairie stuff before.
Yeah.
And now we're doing it again, but this is the fruity one.
His was clear. This is very cloudy.
Did
Anyway,
you say yogurt or vanilla or something? That's
well,
why.
it's a sour ale, so I mean, it could be. It's 6.8.
I thought you said
percent.
something. Did you read
It
something
did.
that said vanilla yogurt? Did it say yogurt?
It says a sour ale with vanilla, blueberry, raspberry, and graham cracker.
Okay, so no yogurt. For some
But
reason, I was thinking yogurt.
I mean, it's very
it.
unpleasant to look at,
very.
and I'm not sure if that's normal.
But now that you've planted that seed, babe, This is like a berry pie from like Village Inn, like a berry.
Oh, wait, let me try it again.
With the
Let me
blueberries and
see.
the raspberries and a graham cracker crust and all the berries. See, this is a pie in a glass.
You're right. I do get the berries now.
And the graham cracker, I get the crust.
They taste like not fresh berries. You don't get the fresh berry flavor. I mean, here's the thing.
It's a beer. It's a drink.
It's an ale, and
ale.
actually, it's pretty good.
Right. If you think pie, you guys,
Yeah,
think
it's good.
pie. Think pie, buy it for pie, like it for a dessert. It's really good. I could not drink this over and over and over and over.
I could only have
again.
one.
I can't play quarters with this,
Oh hell no!
unlike other beers I've had.
Yeah,
But
well.
this is a yummy one. If you like
It is
pie.
good. It's not bad. I would. It just doesn't look good. It's off-putting by the floats and the
All right, picture this.
graham cracker
You
chunks
go
that
to
are in it.
Village
I guess.
Inn, it's your birthday.
Is it graham
because
cracker? It's
you
graham cracker
get a
chunks.
free slice of pie on your birthday here. Let's say it's your birthday. You go and you get a free slice of pie. It's free. You're going to take it home, but you're so full. You just take it home. And it happened to be a berry
And
pie.
you throw it in your beer.
And you put it in your blender and you mix it up. And you add a little beer to it just to make the viscosity. And then you throw it
There
in
you
this
go.
drink. Because you want
That's
to
what you
share it
got.
with people. This is what you
All
have.
right.
Does that make sense? Though?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, Rachel. That does make complete sense.
And it does taste like a pie.
But Rachel does have something to say.
What the hell?
Huh?
That's what I have to say.
What the hell is she talking about? I don't even
All right.
know. She's just rambling.
I don't know what I have to say, but
Something
I've
or
got
other.
something left over from last time. I had a list of 10 things, and I only did 5. These were just like some weird questions, so I'm going to ask Mark about them. So, okay. So
Okay.
number 1, why does crying make your nose run? Just
Oh
wondering.
yeah, that's an interesting one. Why
It
does
always
crying
just
make your
does.
nose run?
It just always does. But what do you think? Well, it's kind of obvious. I think it's obvious.
I don't know. I don't cry that much, and most of the time when my nose runs, it's because of the freaking allergies that's outside right now.
Well, okay. So tears are water overflow. Each can only hold about 7 microliters. So overflowing tears can also flood the ducts leading to your nasal passages, leading to a runny nose.
Okay.
Your little eye ducts up here.
Yeah, we
your
know
little
what that
tear
is.
ducts. They only hold just a teeny bit.
Explain to people where the eye ducts are.
Right in the middle of your eye, close to your nose. I'm pointing, see? And then you're going to cry. Or it's going to go out your nose. Anyways, okay, my other one. Let's see. Oh, okay. You probably do this. Actually, you do
What?
this.
What do I do?
Why do people pace while talking on the phone?
I mean, for me, it's just nervous energy, and I do it because I don't like sitting still. I don't like standing
There's
still.
a scientific reason
I
to
can't.
that, though.
I can't just sit.
Right. And most people don't just sit and talk on the phone.
No.
This is the answer that came up, and I thought it was kind of interesting. It said our brains are used to talking to people face to face, which I get it when you're talking. Mutual physical feedback is lacking when you're on the phone, so our brains translate our own emotional responses into physical movements. So you're listening, you're talking, you got to get up and move because you're like listening and you're doing stuff. So that does make sense.
Okay.
You can't just harness it and sit in a chair going,
Yeah, I know. But shit happens, and
shit does happen.
that's what
It's
I
called
said.
fart walking.
Oh, well, there you go. Fart talking on the phone. I mean,
Fart
and who
talking
talks on the phone anymore?
Fart
Jeez.
talking on the phone. Clients when they call you.
No, most of them text me now.
All right. So
Yeah.
now this is something has nothing to do with right now, but you know that cartoon, the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Okay. There's a character called Yukon Cornelius. He's the little redheaded, red beard, like. He's like our friend Ginger Yeti.
Hey, wait, Rachel.
He's the Cornelius.
Wait, stop
What?
for a second. I got a question.
What?
Back to that pacing thing.
Okay.
When you're talking on the phone in your office, do you pace?
I try not to talk on the phone.
Okay, but people that are talking on the phone in the office, do they pace?
No, they're stuck to their desks.
There you go. It
It
is a
sucks.
cord. See, what gave the freedom to pace was the cellular phone.
Freedom.
Has nothing to
You
do.
gotta cut the cord and
Yeah.
give him the freedom to roam.
Yeah.
Anyway, so,
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So the question was, why did Yukon Cornelius lick his pickaxe? There is a scene where he picks it and he's like, he licks it.
I've
It
seen
is- it
people
is kind
do
of a weird thing.
a
It's like,
lick
why did he just
thing
do
with
that?
stuff. I don't know.
Well, in the movie or the show,
Like a sharpened.
it was a
point, like,
deleted scene that Yukon was looking for peppermint. And if you think about Rudolph, everything was candy and whatever. So he was
That
looking.
doesn't make sense. Does
Well,
it?
it did. I had to think about it. If it's a deleted scene, right?
So he's thinking the pickaxe is peppermint?
He's hitting things,
Oh.
and he wants to know is this edible?
Oh,
It's peppermint.
I
it's
see, I
peppermint.
see.
He got it. So,
I
anyways,
see.
they kept that part in when he licked. But they had to. That was an hour-long movie back in the day.
Wow.
A TV show, cartoon, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways. All right, this has to do about tattoos because everybody has tattoos these days.
I don't.
still want one, but I don't
I'm not.
have one.
I'm too freaking old to get one.
I am old,
It
but
ain't gotta
maybe
look good
just a
on me.
teeny one somewhere.
Yeah. F it.
I used to want a big family one. Anyways, no, I can't do that. I want a
I
teeny
mean, let's
one
just say
someday.
it. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
There you go.
Maybe a heart right here. Okay. Anyways, how are tattoos permanent? How are they permanent?
It's the ink.
But why?
Because they go under the subdermal layer of their skin.
Cells in your immune system
think.
called macrophages. I don't even know how to say it because I
Mm-hmm.
don't even talk phages, whatever. Macrophage. Well, they eat the ink and they pass it on to their replacements when they die. So they just keep reproducing that color.
okay.
So as the old cells die, the new one takes it up. That's why they're permanent. Is what this says.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. How about?
We're running out of time here, baby, and I got to do my
you know
jokes.
the cartoons. Okay, well, I'm just saying. I
Okay.
got two more.
Okay.
Hanna-Barbera cartoons.
Okay.
They did the Fred Flintstones,
Right.
and they did, I think, Yogi Bear and stuff. Okay, why did so many Hanna-Barbera characters wear ties and or neck coverings?
It was the
Picture
period.
them.
Yes, but I think it was the period of time, and back then everybody was doing the bow ties, and
I always thought that too.
wouldn't it be?
That's why I thought it was just like
Yeah.
a time. Well, no, back then, and again, think of the time, 60s, 70s, whenever they were coming out. They did neck ornaments because it made the characters easier and cheaper to animate, allowing the
Oh.
artist to draw the head and the body separate than whatever was moving.
that makes
so they just
sense.
they had to separate it.
Yeah, that does make
Put
sense.
this head on this body and then do whatever you need to do. And then
because
lastly,
for people that don't understand today, back then they had to
classic
draw.
cartoons,
They had
guys.
to draw all the cartoon paper frame by
frame by frame
Yeah.
by frame.
and it was a lot of work.
Which also those Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer we were talking about, those were like clay. They had to move them frame by frame, which is why they're so choppy.
And I
but
think
that
what's
makes
I
them
think what's
classic.
amazing if you look at like the old Bugs Bunny cartoons and stuff like that, they're special. They're completely
wonderful.
Warner Brothers cartoons were.
And these and Hanna-Barbera,
Hanna-Barbera,
all
yeah.
those stuff,
Oh, so
and
good.
Warner Brothers, they're all great.
Yeah, they're
you
great.
don't have those. Everything's anime now, and they're so like
Well, computer
every
animated.
character has giant boobs and
Well, you
spiky
got,
hair.
no,
and-
that's not it at all. But
They
you have
are. We didn't
computer
have that in Fred
Listen,
Flintstone.
you have computer
A
animation
little
that wasn't like when we watched the Pink Panther. And we're introducing our grandkids into this, which is great.
Whoever
So-
spends the night gets to watch
Guess what? In
Saturday
the morning.
morning or Sunday morning cartoons.
Saturday
and we
morning.
put them on.
And-
Pink
and-
Panther, Bugs Bunny.
and they love it.
Roadrunner
they
Coyote?
freaking love it.
But they're
I'm telling
glued
you.
to the TV like, oh my God, what is this?
This is the best
This
cartoons
is the best
ever.
cartoon ever.
We see the stupid stick figure anime people that my parents show,
but they like
this is
that
better.
because that's their games. But they come over here and they get cartoons from the old days.
Old
and they're
cartoons were
fun.
with Bugs Bunny and stuff.
Right.
Were so fluid, and they were. I mean, you got the Tom and Jerry. You got. I mean, they were so amazing.
I know.
I mean,
and
they
I know
really
there's people
were.
out there going, oh my God, but they're violent. Did you see that
Yeah.
cat was hitting the mouse? Yes,
I know.
we did.
And
Get
it
over
did,
it.
And it didn't make me
off.
violent, so whatever. F off. Yeah, totally.
But
Okay,
anyways,
I'm
they
getting
love
drunk.
it.
Let's
Oh,
go on
sorry.
because I got some jokes.
Lastly, why do owls move their head to look around?
Their
head.
Almost a whole circle.
Yeah, like owls do this kind of thing. Like, why do they do it?
They do it to check on their environment and
Well, true,
they
but
do
why?
it
Why
because
not
they're
just
looking
move
for
their
a
eyeballs?
mouse.
Why don't they just look around?
Well, because they
Because
can.
they can't.
Well, I would say if I could move my neck in like almost a 360-degree thing, that'd be cool.
Well, then
and I
your
would do it.
eyeballs wouldn't need to move independently.
Yes, because you could look down.
Eyeballs-
You could be like a like,
Owls don't have that capability.
no. I'm saying
I
you
learned
could look.
that.
Oh, what? Owls can't look down.
Their eyeballs are tube shaped and they can't move their eyes around like humans can, so they have to move their whole head when they want to see things.
Oh,
They're tube shaped,
that's
so they don't
strange.
roll around. They're
Wow.
tubed, I guess, which makes sense. I mean, they're big old round eyes, but I guess they
Yeah.
go back tubular and they can't. Anyways, I learned all
Oh,
that.
I did
and
not
thought
know that.
That was interesting. So
I mean,
I
that's
shared it with
great.
you.
That's
I
great.
know, that's great. I need
All right.
more beer, babe.
I'm good, and let's start the joke, the bad, what a joke portion of the show.
Oh, I don't
shall we?
have a joke.
I do.
I am a joke. Though, but
Here's
I
the
don't
first
have
one.
Okay,
I've got
what?
a couple.
Let's see if I get it. Is it a knock knock joke?
No, I do have one. I should do it. It's
Okay,
a funny
do it.
one. The doctor walks in and says, "I have some bad news. I'm afraid you're going to have to stop masturbating."
Knock knock.
I don't understand,
Oh.
Doc. The patient says, "Why?" Because the doctor says, "I'm trying to examine you."
That's terrible.
Where's my knock knock? Oh, here it is.
That
Okay.
actually was really
All right.
funny.
I know. Here's one. Ready?
Put your hands up, sir.
Okay, ready?
please.
You're gonna do the other part. Ready?
Oh,
Knock knock.
who's there?
I eat mop.
I eat my poo.
You eat your poo.
I do.
Gross.
That's not even funny.
I gotcha. That was a good one.
Oh, I eat my poo. My poo. My
How do you
poo.
spot a blind man on a nude beach?
He's putting a stick where it doesn't belong.
It's not hard.
Oh. Come on.
I know these are
He
funny.
has visions in his head, I'm sure.
All right, what do you
Babe, that was terrible. But I was laughing.
got? What do a nearsighted gynecologist and a puppy have in common?
A nearsighted gynecologist and a puppy.
Yeah.
Floppy and fuzzy, cute, and they smell like puppy breath.
A wet nose.
Oh no. That's not where I was going.
That's where I was going.
That's nasty.
Okay.
No. Puppy breath is nice. Okay, that was fun, babe.
Wait, I'm not done.
Okay, great.
One more.
Okay.
What do you call a person who doesn't masturbate? A liar.
I was gonna say what? Who doesn't? Even if you don't even know you're doing it.
You're a
Move your hand. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know.
Yeah, bullshit.
I didn't know. Where's your other
Bullshit.
hand? I don't know.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Well, guys know their hands are always down there playing with their things. So
Unless you're out in the field or against the wall on 420. You learned that
unless you're
earlier.
working, because you can't. Well, you could, I guess. I suppose masturbate your junk, but I mean, whatever.
Why would you
You're
do
not
that?
gonna do it, but you're
Why
gonna
would you
touch
do
it every time you can't get a chance. Well, when you pee, all that stuff. Yeah, pee.
Honey,
touching.
you have to when you have to go potty.
Look at little.
That's
look
not
at,
masturbation
look at-
if you have to touch your pee-pee when you go potty. Just saying. Not masturbation.
could turn it into that. though,
turn
very
into that.
quickly.
You never know.
Oh, no.
I don't know because when I
All
go
right.
pee, that never crosses my mind to check things out.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry you don't get it.
Maybe you guys all
Sorry.
do that. Rando, you gotta chime in. Does Mark know what he's talking about?
Randall
I
ain't
don't
watching.
know.
He tuned out a long time ago.
Well, this
so it
will
doesn't matter.
be a challenge. We'll see if he got to this point.
I doubt it.
Oh my god!
But
you
anyway,
guys.
everybody, you know
It's been
what?
happy hour, I guess.
This is happy hour,
It is.
and I'm glad that you guys have joined us.
Mm-hmm.
You can. Any closing thoughts that you want to say?
My hands are here and here. I'm good.
You're good.
I'm happy you guys are here. We're loving you.
One more joke, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I don't
should
know.
get
It's
some
getting.
jokes. I don't have any knock
I know.
knock jokes.
You don't have any jokes in general. You
I
could.
haven't looked
You
them
could.
up, but
You know.
we
I
do
don't have any more,
I should
so.
just say we do have other playlists. If you have made it this far, and I'm just reminding you, drop us a comment or a like and subscribe. But go check out our other playlists because Mark works really, really
Yep.
hard to put up like cooking things, travel things, casino things.
Besides this rude, gross
Other
show that we
things.
do,
yeah, we've got like a lot still. If
you
this
don't have
doesn't
to listen to this
get ya-
show.
Get you happy, then go check out something else. But
We're
we
gonna post
appreciate
this
it.
show every week, but you don't have to listen to it.
Watch
But,
the other shit if this
Yeah.
pisses you off.
but we, you know, you can find us on. Here's the interesting thing.
Yeah.
The podcast part, you can find us on iHeart, Spotify, and some other
Not the Apple stuff though.
No, not
we
Apple.
just don't do iPhone stuff.
and YouTube
Why?
and Rumble. But here's the thing: if you want to watch
We
our
do those,
if you want to watch our other shows, you can find us on YouTube, Rumble,
Yeah.
X.
Other platforms.
Other
so
platforms.
just,
They're
you
there.
know,
It's all
go
there.
check them out if you're ever bored.
It's all
You
there.
know, we're also good for in the middle of the night if you can't sleep. You just log on and go, what else does Mark and Rachel have? Oh, yeah.
Oh, great.
Hey,
They're
look, they
on
went to the Grand
again.
Canyon Brewery. Let's see what that's about.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, they went camping 5 years ago. Let's watch that. Just do it. Thank
Do
you.
it. Okay. Hey, everybody.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Have a good night and or day or whatever you're doing.
Wherever it is when this video
I'm
finds
waving
you,
for the
we're
people that
waving
are watching or listening.
on air.
Anyway, so thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And God bless you. Have a good
Ciao.
night.
Yay!